Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from your respective positions wherever you are, around the world. Look at this image. You can see there vehicles that are piled up. Yes, the vehicles can no longer move. A traffic jam, I don't even know. We won't call it a traffic jam. It's a standstill. Life is at a standstill in several European countries. What is the cause? It's a major power outage. What is very surprising is that several European countries were affected at the same time. The subway. Everything is at a standstill. Everything is at a standstill. I say there is no power. And it all started this afternoon. We wonder, what is really the problem? But it's very, very hot. Extremely hot. Lisbon Airport is closed. There is no power. Nothing is working. You know, we are talking about Europe. Very developed countries. It's not like here in Africa, where we know we don't have electricity. So everywhere, we always have backup generators within all companies. But in Europe, that is not the case. There aren't any. It's the power. And it's a first. In any case, this kind of outage happening in Europe. So let's look at the details. Which countries are affected? Which cities are affected? What are the impacts? I ask you to share this video conference. Share it. At the moment, I am speaking to you in any case at the time. I am conducting the video conference. It is 14 at GMT. A massive power outage, very large, is currently ongoing throughout Spain and Portugal, as well as in the Netherlands. Attention, I will generally list the countries for you. Spain is affected, Portugal is affected, France is affected, the Netherlands are affected, Belgium is affected. If the Netherlands and France were not part of it, I would think differently. But France is part of it, the Netherlands are part of it. Let's take it slowly. Does that ring a bell? Hey. But it's not in my mouth that you're going to eat your pepper. Share the video, give it lots of likes. Yes. So, according to the information, passengers found themselves stuck in the subway. The subway can no longer continue. But how did that happen? Apparently, it's the very source, the starting point of the electricity that was damaged. Let's put it that way for now. It seems like someone just took it like this, snap, and then it cut off everywhere. Imagine the subway. The subways have no driver. I believe I'm not mistaken. There is no driver. Yes. Or maybe it's the high-speed trains. In any case, there are those trains that have no driver. You get on, you swipe your card, and when you get off, you swipe the card again. And then it opens because it's the electricity that controls everything. Now imagine, they are stuck inside. No electricity. In any case, up to the time I'm conducting this video conference, I don't know if it has been resolved. But if it continues like this, in the subways, there is air conditioning. If it continues like this, there is a very high risk that many will depart to eternal rest. May God spare them from that indeed. Traffic lights are no longer working. In a large part of Spain, many countries, the mentioned countries, the traffic lights are no longer working. And when they don't work, you can't go through, you stay there. It will take 6 to 10 hours to restore electricity in Spain. 6 hours or 10 hours to restore electricity in Spain. That's for Spain. That's according to the Spanish electricity grid operator, REE. The electricity operator in Portugal has just warned that it is impossible to predict when the situation will return to normal. Ha ha ha. At least for Spain, he tried to give them hope. Maybe in the subway, they might break the windows to get out. Yes, they will surely break them. But it's so reinforced that I'm not sure it will be easy. So at least for Spain, he gave them a bit of hope by saying that in 6 or 10 hours, it will be restored. Someone who changes from 6 hours to 10 hours, adding 4 more hours, is clearly uncertain himself. But to give hope to the people, he still provided a number. Unlike the one from, what do you call it? From Portugal, the electricity manager in Portugal. He comes out and clearly states, he even warns. He says, it is impossible to predict when the situation will return to normal. It is impossible to predict. That is to say, the situation is enormous, and these are interconnected situations. So Spain was just talking for the sake of talking. Well, it must be said that the loss of power is still not restored. And the loss of power is between 10 to 20 gigawatts. So the incident affected a small part of the south of France. And for France, the power was restored quickly, according to the information we are receiving. So, it is Spain and Portugal that were much more affected, significantly. The railway networks, traffic lights, shopping centers, the bordering regions of France could also be impacted. The reasons for this massive outage are not yet known at the moment. For now, we know nothing. So, this is the situation Europe is facing. Many questions are being raised. Many questions come to my mind. I don't know if many questions are coming to you as well. You are asking yourself many questions, but indeed, many questions are being raised. Who is behind this? Since Europe has recently stood up against someone, they said they are going to show their strength to someone. They are fighting against someone. So in war as in war, we saw a ship, the largest warship, enter the territory of a European country not even 72 hours ago in response to the threats of a French president you already know. So what is happening there? Is it a message? Or what is it really about? In any case, for now, it's one of the first times, one of the rare times, it must be said. For now, the situation is still complicated. France has not been too affected. They managed to restore things as quickly as possible. I don't know, did they not cut the other side to connect them to the other side that is not affected? Or what did they do? Since, if Portugal and Spain are restored, the Netherlands are restored. The logical next step is that it affects the south of France. It will be restored. But they restored it without the others being restored. That means they must have taken the power from elsewhere. Whatever happens, it's very tense. We don't know who is behind this. So, if it were a simple and natural outage, they would have said, well, no, it was a malfunction at such and such a place. And quickly we could have restored it. Or even if we couldn't restore it faster, we would have said, no, it's just a simple outage. Why until now, more than 2 hours, 3 hours, nothing is said? We will remain silent for now. We will continue to monitor. Thank you all very much. I will get back to you with news shortly. This was the voice of your one and only samurai.